Last year, I was at Canto and I talked about the importance of being in the room. Now, I was in a room at Canto where a lot of it went completely over my head. You're talking about leaders in the telecom space, in fintech space, in governmental leaders. And I was there as a student, but I was in the room. I was in the room and I was able to take away some best practices from being in the room. Here is what being in the room does. Being in the room gives you, I said it before, but I'll say it again, it gives you access. Yes, you can reach out with an email. Yes, you can reach out on LinkedIn. Yes, you can do that. But there is something magical when you're able to look somebody in the eye and have a real, pure, authentic, genuine conversation. And ask questions and learn more about what they're doing and showing interest in what they're doing, and they'll be doing the same for you. But that gives you access. It gives you access to people and information that you would not normally have access to. Okay? I promise you that is one of the most powerful things about being in the room. Being in the room also brings you into a particular awareness. Remember, I told you when I was at Canto, some of that information went whoop. When I was in the IVLP program, 21 days, handpicked by the US government to be a part of this program, a lot of that information still went whoop. I remained a student. And that brought me into awareness. I was now aware of technology, programs, funding, resources that I would not normally know of or be aware of because I did not have, that's right, access. So it gives you access, it brings you into awareness. Being in the room affirms you. Come on, somebody. Woo, I heard that. Being in the room affirms you. Because you are in the room, you are seen and you have the possibility to be heard if you choose to be. It affirms who you are. It affirms that you are enough just because you are in the room. Never mind how much you know or don't know. Never mind how many resources you have or don't have. Never mind where you are on your journey of success. What it does is it says that you are enough just because you're in the room. You ever went to a restaurant and it was like, not a fast food chain, like a restaurant, kind of restaurant that you would prefer to dress up in because they have a dress code? Have you ever been in one of those restaurants? The minute that you enter into the restaurant and you sit down, or into a hotel and you sit down, or a spa and you sit down, something changes. You sit with your back a little bit straighter, and you eat a little bit differently, or you handle yourself differently, because what it's doing is that it's affirming and reaffirming that you are enough. So being in the room gives you access, it brings you into awareness, it affirms that you are enough, and it accelerates progress. Come on, somebody. Ooh, lordy, lord. Let me tell you, because I was in some rooms, I accelerated progress. Because I was able to build relationships, because there's no I in success. Success is a team sport, and each part has to do its share. Now, I'm not always great at being a team player. I'm not going to lie. I'm not always great at being a team player. I am not always great at listening and understanding people around me. I've gotten a whole lot better, but I'm not always great at it. But let me tell you, when I have access and I stay in a position of awareness, and I am affirmed and reaffirmed that I am enough, that accelerates my progress, because now I'm connecting to